Hey everyone, it is Ashley here. I am super excited to share this video with you today. I am sharing the Fall 2024 Cherry Box with you. It is so fun and full of goodies for some fall crafts. So I'm just showing you the pamphlet that comes with the box. You can open it and see everything that you can make with the items in this box, and then on the back side it has a list of the products. So super fun items inside this box. So let's get started and I will show you up close. So the very first thing I am showing you is this Distress Spritz. It is the most beautiful gold color. I'm going to show you, I've already sprayed it here. It's just so pretty and shiny. I love this for just if you want to add a few droplets on a layout or just dress something. The next thing are these Holtz vignette panels. They are absolutely beautiful. It looks like they're distressed and wood burned, and I'm not sure what I will use these for exactly, but they are just so pretty, and they actually kind of make me think of like piratey. I don't know. We'll see when I use them for, but they're just absolutely gorgeous. So just showing you each panel and what they look like. All right, and then next we have the Holtz shaping tool, and this is used to shape 3D flowers. So if you have a electronic die cutting machine, or maybe even, I'm sure there's dies out there with a manual die cutting machine, you can cut out flowers, and you use these little balls at the end of this tool to create some dimension within the flower petals. So that's really cool. You get 4 different sizes on this tool, and then you also get this little tweezers, and it has a very fine point there, quite sharp, so be very careful, and that will help with assembling those flowers. So, and yeah, I also forgot there's that little foam mat too, and that's what you use to roll on the petals using those little ball tools there. So super fun, handy tool there. Next we have this stencil. It looks like petals to me. I forgot what it's called. I don't know if it's on there. I'm sure it is, but you can use it for layering. And I'm going to show you here. I am going to use some modeling paste on just a scrap piece of cardstock, and you'll get to see what it looks like. So I'm just putting some on a little scribber tool here and going over the stencil. And these stencils are super nice because if you use paint or modeling paste, watercolors, whatever you use, it wipe off super nice. And I just use a baby wipe to do that. But look how pretty that is. I love it. That would be so fun on a card as a background, or whatever you are into if you like art journaling. Yeah, so super fun. And then I'm going to bring in this distress spray and just spray over it. This is another option you can, for the layering, you can spray on top and it creates some fun color on top of that. Yeah, I really like that. I'm going to experiment with this. I think I'm going to make some cards. So we might incorporate that stencil. Okay, now we have this wood grain embossing folder from Holtz. This is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to show you here what it looks like after I emboss a piece of brown cardstock. It is just so pretty. Yeah, the texture on it is amazing and it looks so real. So I'm going to bring out my die cutting machine here, and I will show you what that looks like. All right, look at all of that texture and dimension. That is absolutely gorgeous. Again, super fun to use on a card. I think that's my plan for this, but I just love it. So fun. All right, next up we have an alpha die from Sizzix. This is one of the Thinlit dies, and I am gonna take it out of the packaging so you can see about the size of the letters. They are tall and thin, which I think is so fun. I really like to mix fonts when I'm creating like scrapbook layouts. That just creates some fun interest. But again, this would be a really fun for a card or some art journaling. So I'm just going to kind of show you the size of these. Sometimes it's hard to tell from the packaging sizing. So just kind of showing you what that looks like here. All right, and this is by far my favorite thing out of this box. These leaves, and I think there's a couple twigs in there, from Holtz. These are absolutely gorgeous, and this is probably going to be the first thing that I use out of this box. So I'll open them up so you can kind of see what they look like. And again, look at the sizing of these dies. And I love that they come packaged in these nice little envelopes too for storage. So here they are. You can see what they are, what they look like in there, and yeah. All right, next we are moving on to this cardstock. It is an 8x8 pad. It's got, I think it says blackout on one side and then craft on the other. So basically, yeah, you could die cut with this, and if you embossed or sanded, it would show the craft cardstock. And I think that would be really fun to pair with that wood grain embossing folder. I think that would really, I'm assuming that's what it's intended for. That's why they included it in the box. So that's really fun to use together. All right, I think this is our last product. It is the Sizzix sticky grid sheets, and these are used if you are die cutting in a manual die cutter and you don't want whatever you're die cutting to move. So like in that tag example there, you want it probably centered and lined up nicely. So you use these sticky sheets to hold the dies in place. So that's really nice and convenient. All right, here is everything that we talked about that's included in the fall 2024 cherry box, and again the pamphlet that you will get with it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed seeing all these products. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.